in the next edition of Jessi Drives Again. She's back. So what have you achieved, Jessi, since the last video? What have you passed?
Not my test.
You what?
Not my test.
We have passed one test, haven't you?
Theory test.
You passed your theory test first time. Aren't you a clever stick?
Never knew that.
Why? I might have passed it first time, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm told Jessi is a more proficient driver now. So, let's see if that works out. Oh, and you've had your first lesson, haven't you? With an instructor. So, I haven't been in the car with Jessi for a while. Will I feel more safe with Jessi now?
You don't need to tell me to stop at traffic lights like everyone else.
I know, the thing is that when you become our age, and if you do driving with your kids, there's a certain amount of self-preservation that comes in. So it's not that we don't necessarily trust you.
Yeah, but I'm nowhere near the lines.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah,
you know they're red, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, I know. But like I say, life preservation comes in, and you kind of like, you feel like you're better off saying something rather than letting something go wrong, and then everyone's safe, aren't they?
Do you want to know a theory I've got?
What's your theory about? Actually, that's a bit of a broad question. What is your theory about? Well, is this about driving or?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Because when you said I got a theory about it could have been anything. The universe,
No.
the world.
No, driving.
About driving, okay. It's narrowed it down.
If you tell yourself you're not going to hit a car, you're not going to hit a car.
No. Oh God. We did go quite close to a curb then. If you're not going to hit a car, you're not going to hit a car.
You tell yourself you're not going to hit a car, you're not going to hit a car.
What's your theory based in?
Like when I park out the front, like I tell myself I'm not going to hit the car, I'm going to hit a car.
Just for clarification, just so we're completely clear on this, you do know that that doesn't actually mean you're not going to hit a car, don't you?
It does. If I tell myself I'm not going to, I'm not going
Well, there is that, but if for some reason, I mean, how would you make that sit with an insurance company? As a big pothole? Oh my God.
I couldn't swear it, could I? Because there's a massive lorry.
Yes. Anyway, so go back to the insurance thing. So if when you're a bit older you have to ring a claim, you're not going to ring up and say, well, I didn't think I was going to hit the car. I told myself I wasn't going to hit the car, but I did, so you're not going to say that, are you? Right, just being sure.
Do you want to know what my driving instructor said?
Your driving instructor said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm very good at not cutting the corners.
Oh my God, these roads are terrible. What does that mean?
But like when I turn, I don't cut corners. I'm very good at not cutting corners.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing.
So,
I mean, I don't want to bore you with the story again, but do you remember, I don't know if I've told you this before, but I got knocked off my bike once, and I broke the femur bone, and basically was in a hospital for ages because a lady decided to cut the corner of a junction. Instead of coming across on her side, she came across on my side. Have I mentioned that story before? No. Anyway, I think it's sunk in anyway, because if I have said it, then it has proved the point that you're not cutting corners, hasn't it?
why is making it harder to see?
Yeah, again, unfortunately, this is a common thing with driving. You'll find that stuff you try and do to make yourself or life easier, it always goes wrong, so you've got a very smeared windscreen. Now, traditionally what people do is they squirt water, their own water, onto the screen and keep the window wipers going to see if it clears it. Do you know how to squirt water onto your screen? Brilliant. Press the button in. That's it. Yay, that's it. And you keep doing it until it's cleared. Your theory test. What mark did you get?
45.
45 out of what? 45 out of 50. And what was the other part of the test?
What was
you got 56 out of 70 on the other part,
I don't know, is that
which was enough to pass or do the clear. Yeah.
Hazard perception.
Hazard perception, so you sailed through. That was a hazard perception, yeah, you missed the cones. So it worked, there you go. Well, it's been a stress-free drive so far, I'll give you that. I'm not going to lie, the next junction we're coming to is going to be a bit of a test, isn't it? You've done this before? Okay, because you're going to go out to a busy main road up here. I don't like joining this road half the time. Still, I'm filming it, so if anything happens, we've got footage. And there's blame, there's a claim, or something like that. Come from that way, and they come from that way, and they usually come very fast. So, need to find the appropriate spot, and we're out. Right. Oh, that was very good, Jess.
Skills.
Skills, yes. So you possess. So we've done this route home before at night. One of Jess's earlier videos probably was in the dark from memory. This is the road during the day. You don't seem so far towards the middle now, Jess, as well. You seem more central. Which proves the more you drive, the better you get, doesn't it?
Just too good.
Let's not go that far yet. Actually, what you could say is that your side seat drivers, e.g. parents, are very good. That's what you could say. Did you want to say that? Are you sure? It'd make you look a better person. Do you feel like that you've missed out by not learning a manual? You will do one day. I tell you what is fun is when you drive a car like I did in America last week and you're on the wrong side of the road compared to what I've been used to. I should say that. It's the right side of the road in people in America obviously, but not here. I came and did a drive up to the post office yesterday, and when I came out I genuinely pulled out on the road, and then this is not a lie whatsoever, I had to wait for about 5 seconds before I realised what side of the road I should be on. I'd forgotten. Genuinely forgotten. But luckily I think a car went past and I realised 100% what side of the road I was on. Does your driving instructor have any other words of hope for you?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Did he say you were good or bad or anything?
He said my lane positioning was good.
Your lane positioning was good.
Yeah.
Didn't you just say that earlier?
What?
What did you say you were good at earlier?
Not cutting corners.
Not cutting corners, okay. So your lane perception was good. And anything else?
I didn't really do much. I was on the time on the drive.
Can you reverse properly yet?
Didn't do
Well, you've done it with your mother, haven't you?
that. I'm just good at everything.
Again, I think that's really down to the people that have overseen this part so
Feel
far.
safe in my car?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm about to die necessarily. I have some trust in you.
That's nice.
But the problem with driving is like you gotta be confident, but you can't be too confident. And if you get too confident, then you start doing stupid things. But confidence is good. That probably sounds really stupid, but
Yeah, a little bit.
well, yeah, I know what I mean. I'm sure others would as well. But your birthday is on the 20th of March, is that correct?
Is it?
Yes, I got it right, didn't I? Yes. My gamble worked out. And we're just to the start of May, so Jess has been driving a month and about 10 days, something like that. And we're to this point already. Is it just one lesson?
Yeah.
And loads of private lessons with her parents, for which she's still to pay up for. And she's driving quite efficiently on the road at the moment, to the point of nobody is fearing for their life. So we've made progress. You do a hand thing on the wheel right.
What?
You do the hand on the wheels right. 10 to 2 in it.
Okay.
In here. So do you actually park it on the drive now? Yeah. So I'm your dad and I don't even know these things. You can be trusted. Are you aware what our dog did during the night? Huh?
No, I think I just wanted to go to sleep.
Okay. Just for interest's sake, he... How do I say this? He puked from both ends overnight downstairs. And yeah, the mess was quite horrific apparently. But luckily I missed that because I was in bed, so... Oh God. Well done, Jess. There has been definite improvement in your driving, thanks to me.
I haven't done nothing.
I ain't done nothing, that doesn't sound like English. Anyway, congratulations and well driven.
Thank